We are here in Old Compton Street in Soho, where is the gay village. We're going to find out how the gay community feel represented in the various gay plays in London, England.
Well, I think it's good. I mean, there's certainly, I don't generally go to the theatre, but I know there's certainly plenty about at the moment. Actually, I did go to see something called Hellbent by Nigel Charnock, which was really, really good a couple of weeks ago, but that's about it, you know.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it was really, really good.
So, do you think that the more gay plays we have, the more the heterosexual community will feel used to?
I think it's a good way of getting the heterosexual community aware, you know, more aware of the, you know, what's going on in the gay community, if they go along to see them. But you know, I mean, if it's just gay people that go along, then I'm afraid you're preaching to the converted, really, aren't you?
Actually,
a couple of years ago, I saw Bent with a guy from EastEnders on it, which I can't remember. Colin, do you remember? But I haven't seen one recently.
And that play, do you feel the gay characters were well represented? How do you feel about it?
I suppose they were. I mean, it was quite a heavy-going play because there are only two characters in the whole play, and it was based in a concentration camp, which is basically, it's going back to saying that it's wrong to be gay, basically, but it's good that it was portrayed in such a way. But it was quite disturbing, but there are, like you said earlier, there are a lot more around.
What do you find disturbing in that play, Bent?
Because it was so violent, the way they were treated, because of what they were.
So do you think the more gay plays we have, perhaps the heterosexual community will accept more the gays and lesbians?
I think so. I mean, it's renowned throughout the world that most of the theatre, people who are in theatre are gay anyway. Anything to do with that industry. So I don't see, yeah, why not? I think definitely, but I think it is much more accepted than it used to be.
At least in England, you are not arrested anymore for being gay. Isn't that wonderful?
No, we're not. They love it here.
Yeah.
And we love it as well, don't we?
In Italy, they don't understand gay life. There are lots of gay people, but they just close. They don't know they're gay people. They're just homophobic, and that's it. They're depressing themselves. They do understand in London, though. I think they do. Yeah, it's a good country. I like it. That's why I'm in London. And it's it.
Are you a Londoner?
Sorry?
Are you from London?
Oh, no, I'm Italian.
Oh, grazie tante.
That's all right. Thank you.
I've seen My Night with Reg, which is currently at the Criterion Theatre in London. It's a play about a gay couple, one of whom's partner you never see, but it turns out has slept with all of the cast. It's a very touching way that the story is told. It's very, very heartwarming performances from most of the cast, excellent performances from Judit and John Sessions in particularly. The story is told throughout the social occasions at one guy's house in particular, and really very, very good and very much worth seeing.
Do you feel the gay communities were represented?
Yeah, it showed several different types of gay men in different contexts. I thought it was quite true to how we really are. And I certainly identified with at least one, if not more, of the characters myself. And they were all at different ages, and how they'd been at different stages of their lives, and how they discovered their sexuality and other people's around them. I thought it was very, very good.
Okay. We're from Sweden, and we think people in Sweden have sort of the same opinions about homosexuality as they do here, especially in the big cities. I mean, if you go out in small towns and in the countryside, people tend to have a bit more narrow-minded opinions about those kind of things.
Also the gay scene in Sweden isn't very big yet. It's not like in London. It's starting to get bigger, but it's not like here at all. In a way, it feels like London's gay scene has freaked out, like it's too much. It's sort of taking over, but I don't mind, it's really good. And about gay plays, I think the one I saw was much more fun. It was like a joke. They were not taking it seriously. They were picking up people from the audience to join in the play. And it was a really good one.
Yeah, gay men are represented much more than gay women in this country anyway. I mean, it's difficult to think of any films with gay women
plays,
in.
Really. Can't think of any. But you always see, there is always some sort of films or plays.
Oh, there was that. I mean, it was very American. Was it Basic Instinct?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but that wasn't realistic, was it? I mean, that was just.
No,
Was that just male fantasy of a
that was-
sort of lesbian
precisely.
relationship?
Yeah,
It's a male
completely.
director, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah. There is that famous Another Country, a film called Another Country, where it's set in England in the 1950s about English schoolboys who sort of go into this sort of gay life of what English private schools do, and there's just nothing about
In this
female.
country, it's just normally dealt with like gays in private schools and the public system, really, you know, and in the arts,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Although I must say, I saw The Wedding Banquet, and that was really excellent.
No, My Beautiful
again, that was
Laundrette,
My Beautiful Laundrette as well.
which is not, it's more working class, isn't
Yeah.
it, really?
Why there are not lesbian plays or lesbian movies in England?
Just think because the gay men are more prominent in the art scene and the film scene in this country,
Yeah,
definitely.
precisely.
I mean, I think probably now more with the lesbian scene, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's more forward, isn't it? Definitely in the last couple of years, I'd say.
Just in like magazines, in the media, it's coming out a lot more.
I don't know,
but-
just because it's suddenly like hip to be a lesbian or something.
Yeah.
You read about in Vogue and
Trendy.
stuff, like, you know.
Yeah, lipstick
Is it just-
lesbians they're called. Which is just like girls that go to clubs and kiss other girls but aren't exactly. They are
Well,
lesbians.
Well, I think they are
Do you
as
think that's
well.
bad,
But
then?
Well, no, I don't think it is, because I think it's good to make it more acceptable to have girls kissing or men kissing. But whether the lesbian
It's doing much for the lesbian cause,
yeah,
I don't know.
whether it's doing anything for them, I can't say.
I don't think it's as forward in this country as it is in America, you know, where it's probably a stronger community, I don't know.
Maybe it's not. Maybe people don't think it's marketable, and
yeah.
that's why it isn't.
But then if it hasn't been marketed yet, then
yeah, maybe
How
there
do
is
they
an
know?
area for it.
or maybe it has and we haven't heard about it.
Yeah.